What's going on? Let's get hacking. In this short video, I'm going to show how you can add a Civic Captcha to your Candy Machine mint. So what Civic Key is, Civic Captcha, in short, it's a captcha method for Candy Machine mints that uses both a regular H captcha and some kind of mechanism where you do a transaction through this Civic Pass Ignite captcha. It's a free transaction, so there's no SOL transfer actually, and then they validate your wallet through that for the next 10 minutes. So you're captcha free for the next 10 minutes for the mint, right? So let me show you how it works without a captcha. Here's my Candy Machine config. I already have a Candy Machine deployed, so I just updated its config. So I'm just going to be using this Candy Machine. So as you can see here, gatekeeper is null, and then the Candy Machine is set to a public mint for now because I wanted to isolate the dependencies and the issues that could come up. It's a public mint. That's all it is. It's a public mint Candy Machine with no gatekeeper right now, right? So I come over here to Brave browser, and I have my Candy Machine UI up here. Let me refresh the page just to make sure. I'm on DevNet right now. Let me show you that too. I am on DevNet. If you don't know how to change your thing to DevNet, go here, change network, change to DevNet, right? So what we're gonna be minting here is this Twitter NFT. This is just a run-of-the-mill Hashlips art engine creation. I have 13 of these, so I'm gonna mint one. Here's without the gatekeeper, without a gatekeeper, just to show you, right? I could mint it. I'm not gonna mint one. Well, let's mint one. Why not? It's cheap and it's fast. So now we come back here, and now I have 14 of those, right? I'm going to switch to a different wallet and do the same thing from this wallet as well. Just going to mint, just going to test out that everything works well before we put in the captcha, right? So I got one of these already, right? I'm going to mint one. Interesting. Let me refresh the page. It doesn't like it when you change wallets on the fly. You need to refresh the page usually. All right, there we go. I can mint one. Perfect. And now I have it here as 2. Beautiful. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to add the captcha, the gatekeeper captcha, and for that what you need is you need to come here to Brave browser, or whichever browser you prefer. And then what we're going to do is we are going to adding captcha to Candy Machine. Here's the link. So this is, you just go to docs.civic.com and then you click right here. You know, it's fair and square, pretty simple stuff. So what was confusing to me in the beginning is this here. I thought this was an API key. Turns out it's not. It's a fixed key. So it's free to use. The Civic Captcha is free to use for CandyMachineV2, and you do not need to change this. You do not need to tailor this value to your liking. It's literally just a copy paste config, and we're gonna copy paste it here into the gatekeeper field of the Candy Machine config right there. We're going to save it. We're going to run a format document because I like my JSONs neat and tidy, right? So now we added the gatekeeper network, expire and use true. For more info, read the docs, please. Read the docs. All right, we're going to come over here to another terminal window. So this is where I have my front end running. You're going to come here to this terminal window, and we're going to update. Let me make this bigger. We're going to update the Candy Machine because currently If we don't update, then it's just our local config that changed. The Candy Machine config did not change. So we're gonna run the update Candy Machine command with our usual stuff. When you're deploying a Candy Machine, this is just you know, a run-of-the-mill Candy Machine update, as you would do. So I'm going to execute that. Probably going to take about 20 seconds. And after that's done, I'm going to show you what the Civic Captcha looks like, what that process looks like, and how pretty damn simple it is to use. And pretty damn effective too, I guess. In just a second. Drink water. All right, we have our Candy Machine updated, and it's beautiful. So we're gonna come here to Brave browser. I'm gonna come here, gonna refresh the page, and since my wallet is already connected to here, because I already minted it once, you know, it already connects my wallet. So I'm gonna click mint, and this is what comes up. This is the Civic Captcha that is gonna be running, right? This is what it looks like when you hit mint for the first time. If you haven't solved the CAPTCHA yet, you get this little window. Let me make this bigger. You get this nice little window that you need to verify you're a real person. You got to click here, and you got to click Start Verification, right? And so what will come up is a regular HCAPTCHA. Kudos to you, Civic, for using HCAPTCHA instead of Google's reCAPTCHA, because fuck Google reCAPTCHA. You just click I am human, and you gotta choose either a motorcycle or planes or bikes or whatever the image of the day is. I'm just gonna click motorcycles here, and then we're gonna click verify, right? It's through my testing, it's always been two pages, so guess it's better. Anyhow, so that was a simple HCAPTCHA. It was number one. Number two is this is that special wallet control that I was talking about. So after that done, approve the free transaction from Civic in your connected wallet. This transaction will have no costs or fees. So you just click continue. Your wallet will come up. Let me move myself over here. Your wallet will come up. Estimated balance changes, no balance changes found. All you got to do is pay the fee, which is literally nothing. So it's pretty good. And you just approve. And with that, your CAPTCHA already went through. And now the actual mint comes up. Hey, do you want to mint this? So then the CAPTCHA went through, and now you get the mint window of, okay, now you get to mint. And I'm going to mint one right here. And we'll see that, I forgot how many I had before this mint. I think 2, and now I should have 3. 3, yeah. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh the page and show you what happens if I want to go ahead and mint again. I'm just going to click mint again. We need to make sure you are still not a robot. So it's a different one, motor bus. I got to click motor buses. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, that's not a motor bus. That's a motor bus. There it is. Interesting that it came up again, because it should use the cache as per expire on use. Here it is. True. Expire on use. True. An Ignite password is active only for 10 minutes and for 1 mint. To limit the options of malicious botter. If a user tries an active pass. Okay, so it seems that with this expire on use, you can make them do for every single mint, make them authenticate for every single mint, which is actually really good, because a human can go through that shit in 2 seconds, but for a bot to set that up and run again and run again and run again, I guess that's not the best thing, right? So if I'm just gonna click mint again, it's gonna come up again. So what I'm gonna try, actually, because kind of made an ass out of my mouth here, I totally thought through my testing it did not come up again. So I'm just going to use expire on use here to false. I'm going to update the Candy Machine again. Also going to take 20 seconds-ish. In the meantime, let me Peterize myself. Now I just need a chocolate bar. There we go. All right, Candy Machine is updated. So we're gonna go back to our Brave browser. Why is this spinny? I'm gonna do that. Let me see if I have something in the background. No, I don't. Okay. So then I'm gonna come here, refresh the page one more time just for safe measure. And now we have expire and use false. And so I'm gonna mint one more time with the same wallet that I've been minting the whole time. And I'll switch to a different wallet in just a sec. Right? I am still human. And I need to choose trains here. You know how Captcha works. There we go. Those look like trains to me. Yep. Go ahead with the wallet authentication, which is really good. I'm not sure how they did this on the back end, but I really like this process of having to do a transaction, not even just sign a transaction. Okay, we got to mint. Looks good. Cool. And if I come now here, mint again, there it is. Okay, so now I don't have to do the captcha again because I set the expire and use to false. And if I refresh the page, yep, I don't need to do the verification again because expire and use is false. Which is, you know, it comes down to you if you wanna have that enabled or disabled. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna come here to another wallet that I've never authenticated with for this mint. I never did the captcha for this mint. So as soon as it loads, okay, we got Sol in there. I'm gonna refresh the page. Gonna click mint, and the captcha comes up as it should, right? As it should. Yet again, we come to choose either bikes or buses or trains or whatever. A seaplane this time. Okay. This is a seaplane. Is that a seaplane? I don't know. Seaplane. Is that a seaplane? I don't actually know. Well, whatever. Gonna continue again the wallet verification. Okay. Looks good to me. And now we can mint. Beautiful. I'm gonna mint one, and then in a second I'm gonna mint one again just to see that. I'm gonna refresh the page and just to see that now that I already authenticated, I don't need to authenticate again. So that's the expire and use flag. That if you set it to false, then you don't have to re-authenticate every time that you want to mint again. If you set it to true, then every single time you wanna mint something, then you need to authenticate with Civic, the captcha. And so in short, don't change this. It's a copy paste configuration. That is pretty much the gist of it. That's it. Hope you learned some. Catch you in the next one.